everybody! Welcome to the Jayda InStitches show. So, who out there remembers hair scrunchies? You know, those things in the 90s we all wore in our hair. They look a little something like this, or maybe they were even bigger. They came in different kinds of patterns and fabrics, denim, they were fluffy, they were plain, they were satiny, they were covered in beads. Well, today we're going to crochet some. All you need is a scrap ball of yarn, your favorite hook, and a hair elastic. Are you ready? Let's go!
In order to make a crocheted scrunchie, you're going to need a small leftover ball of yarn. I'm using worsted weight acrylic because it's what I had lying around, and I wear a lot of orange, so this will match several of my outfits. But you can use any scrap yarn you've got. Just keep in mind that if it's acrylic or cotton, it'll wash okay, but if it's wool, it might shrink on you. So keep that in mind when you're picking out a scrap. You're going to want a hair elastic. This is just a plain old simple hair elastic. You can get tons of these at the dollar store for next to nothing. I'm using a 4.25 millimeter hook, also known as a G6, because it works nicely with the size 4 yarn. But if you're using something bigger, you can upsize your hook. You're going to need a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, and that's all you really need to get started on this fun little project. We're going to begin with a slip knot. Make sure it's not too tight or too loose, and you can move your hook around comfortably. And then grab your hair elastic. You can put the hair elastic over your hook, kind of like it's a cinch circle. So we're going to treat it a bit like a cinch circle. And we're going to work around the entire elastic. So you take your yarn, maybe hold your short tail and the elastic with your other 2 fingers, if you can manage, but it's nice to try and hold it. This is just for the first stitch. And just single crochet around your hair elastic. And that's the start. Now you're going to single crochet around the hair elastic all the way around. So just treat it like it's a cinch circle. You put your hook through that great big ring, which is the elastic, pick up a loop, and single crochet. And you're just going to keep doing this over and over and over again until you've filled the entire ring. Couple fun notes here. You don't have to keep count. This is not a project where counting matters at all. So everybody out there who hates counting, let me hear a whoop whoop. No counting required. You're just going to try and cram as many single crochet stitches onto this hair elastic as you possibly can. You also don't have to work over your short tail like I'm doing. You can weave it in at the end when you're all finished. But all you want to do is fill this elastic with single crochets and stop every once in a while and kind of stretch out your elastic and pull back on your stitches because you want to fit in as many as you possibly can. Because remember, your hair elastic is going to stretch, and if you've sort of maxed it out over your ponytail, if you've got nice thick hair, you'll see the individual stitches, which is just fine. But you want to make sure there's enough stitches in there that you don't see too much hair elastic showing through. So just keep working around, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. Pull back on it every so often. Try to keep your stitches from twisting. You want the outside of your chain, so the chaining top across all of your stitches to sort of sit on the outside. And just keep at it until you've completely filled up your ring. Okay, I've worked as many single crochets as I could possibly fit in around my hair elastic. And I'm just going to pull up on this. I'm going to show you. So when you pull out on it, there's going to be a little bit showing through, but not a whole lot. And if you've sort of twisted it around your hair a couple times, it won't show too much of that black elastic through. And if you just want a small, subtle amount of color in your hair, you can stop at the end of row 1 and you pick up that first single crochet you made. So right back here at the beginning, and just slip stitch right back through both things. And there you go. You're all done. You can snip your yarn, fasten off, weave it in, and put it in your hair. Now, if you want something a little bit bigger, let's say you wear your hair in a bun and you like to put something around your bun that just sort of like frames it nicely, then we can keep going. So we're going to work in double crochet now for row 2. So you're going to chain 3 to start, and then into that same stitch that you've chained out of, you're going to double crochet. And I've got a knot here in my yarn because this, like I said, it's a scrap ball, and I'll be weaving in these little tails afterwards, so you won't even see them. And into the next stitch, and each stitch all the way around, you're going to work 2 double crochet. So 2 double crochet in each stitch all the way around, and you'll get this pretty little waving ruffle all the way around your hair elastic. Okay, I have double crocheted 2 times into every single stitch that was in row 1. I'm back around to the beginning. I'm going to identify the top of that chain 3 that I made to begin row 2. I'm going to slip stitch to it, and I'm going to fasten off. So just grab that little tail, pull it back through that loop, pull it nice and tightly, and then you can grab your yarn needle and just start weaving in all of your little ends. So if you've got join ends like I do, you can just sort of stuff them in there. If you've got just a couple of tails, then what I like to do is just pick up a bunch of the stitches with my yarn needle first, thread up the little tail, and I'm just going to do that back and forth a couple times. However, if I flip it over here, you can see that I've got this really pretty little wave running all the way around my hair elastic now. This is going to be so cute. I'm just going to finish weaving in all my short tails, and then I think I'm going to wear it around my wrist. And there you go. It's even cute to wear around your wrist as a little ruffle. Super fast, super quick, super cute.
And that is how you make a crocheted hair scrunchie. I hope you had fun with me today in this super quick, fun tutorial. If you are new to the show, make sure you click on my username underneath this video and head over to our channel homepage and check out all of the crochet tutorials that we have done so far on the Jayda InStitches show. And if you like this video, make sure you give it some thumbs up love, and don't forget to pop over to our website too. We've got free patterns, a blog, lots of tools, tips, and tricks, and a whole lot of fun over there at www.jaydainstitches.com. That's it for this week, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay crafty, and we will see you again in a very short period of time. Bye-bye!